Hello, Year 4. How's everything? I missed you all so much. Hope you are fine. Stay safe at home and study well, please. Today we are going to start with the spelling in Nelson's book, Unit 7. We have D, re, and nun. These are prefixes, and we said that the prefix comes before the word to change its word class. D, I use it when I want the word to mean down, off, away, from, among, or down from. Re, to mean again, back, anew, or against. Pre means before, none means not or lack of. We're going to read some explanations before reading the list. Deform, to change the figure of something to be ugly. Defraud, to deceive someone. Defrost, to remove ice. Derail, to cause run off the rails, as in a train. Review, to think or talk about something again in order to make changes to it. Reform, to repair. Pre-arrange, to prepare in advance. Preoccupied, to be busy and thinking a lot. Prediction, what you think will happen in the future. Nonsense means foolish words or actions, words that have no meaning. Non-essential means not necessary. Open your book, page 16. Let's read the list. Deform, defraud, defrost, derail, destroy, review, reform, rearrange, reorganize, repair, reply, prearrange, preparation, preoccupied, prediction, nonsense, non-effective, non-essential. In the focus, copy, exercise number 8, copy and finish these words, sums. The first one has been done to help you. Number 2, D plus fraud, defraud. Re plus arrange, rearrange. Re plus pair, repair. Pre plus determine, predetermine. Pre plus occupy, preoccupied. None plus sense equals nonsense. None plus stick equals non-stick. Number B, you're going to write a sentence explaining what sometimes happens when you add the non prefix. It will do what, change what, and what will be changed in the sentence. Next page. In the extra, exercise number A, there are 11 D, re, pre, and non words hidden in the puzzle box. Copy them into your book. We are going to search for the 11 words. Give yourself 2 minutes before reading the answer. The first one, prepaid, prejudge, redo, replay, resume, decode, diffuse, refix, revisit, reply, and nonsense. These are the 11 words. Exercise number B and the extension will be homework. Match one of the words you have found to each of these definitions. So read the definition and find the word in the puzzle. In the extension, you're going to use your dictionary to find the definitions of these 9 words. You're going to do your homework in a word sheet, and you're going to write the date, name, and class at the top of the page, and you are going to write the number of the exercise and its grammar, spelling, whatever, and you're going to write the number of the exercise in the page. And you're going to send it to me through the email in School Everywhere to check it. We have finished the spelling for today, and we are going to take grammar. Hope you enjoyed the spelling session. And now we are going to take grammar from Nelson's book, Unit 10, Adverbs. What are adverbs? What is an adverb? An adverb is something that tells you where, why, or how something is done. Like, for example, Camilla crossed the road safely. So here, how did Camilla cross the road safely? Safi's horse bravely jumped over the hurdle. So, how did Safi's horse jump bravely? The Moroccan man rode his camel everywhere. So here I'm going to ask, where did the Moroccan man ride his camel? It will be everywhere. Many adverbs end in ly, but not all of them. Similarly, not all words which end in ly are adverbs. Let's see. Again, keeping in mind that an adverb is something that tells you where, why, or how something is done. Like, for example, here I have adverbs and not adverbs, and both end in ly. The adverbs are angrily, cruelly, never, very, well, but I have here words that end in ly but not adverbs, like lonely, ugly, friendly, bully. All these are adjectives, not adverbs. Which word is the adverb in this sentence? It is important to apply sun cream regularly on sunny days. Important or regularly, or apply regularly. Adverbial phrases. Adverbial phrases are two or more words that tell us more about a verb or an adjective. They appear as a part of a sentence. They do not make sense alone. They tell us how, where, when, how long, or why. Can you pick out the adverbial phrase from each of these sentences and decide what it tells us? With a smiling face, he accepted the award. It tells us how he accepted the award. Milo liked to sleep on his master's bed. It tells us where. For 8 years, she waited for a rescue ship. Of course, how long? He wouldn't do a bungee jump because of the danger. Why? Because. Which are the adverbial phrases in these sentences? Adverbial phrase. So I use a phrase to show me how or where or when or how long. Like, he finished his homework in a rush. So here I'm asking, how did he finish his homework? In a rush. So this is the adverbial phrase. Number 2, the angry woman left at once. So the adverbial phrase, the adverb here, it's at once. Every day my dad watches television. So I'm asking about time. When? It's every day. Here, I want you to focus. Adverbials for linking sentences and paragraphs. Anna is revising adverbials for a test at school, but she is unsure of how to identify them in a sentence. Help Anna by underlining the adverbial phrase or adverbial phrases in each sentence below. Tip: adverbial phrases explain again when, where, or how something happens. Like, for example, early in the morning, the tiger went to hunt. When? It's early in the morning. So, early in the morning is the adverbial phrase here as it explains when the tiger went to hunt. Here, I have 6 sentences and I want you to help Anna to answer these sentences and find the adverbial phrases. Example number 1. Moments later, a shooting star appeared in the sky. So where is the adverbial phrase? Why, when, where? Moments later. So it's when. In number 2, Anna completed her difficult homework at the kitchen table. So, why, where, when, how? Yes, where? At the kitchen table. Number 3, with a smile on his face, Arturo held up the trophy. So, how, why, when, with? Yes, how? It's with a smile on his face. Number 4, Charlotte bought lots of new things at the market. When, why, where? Yes, where? At the market. In haste, Jamelia completed her chores because she wanted to go out to play. So she was finishing quickly in haste. So this is the adverbial phrase. Every Saturday, Peter ate porridge for his breakfast. So every Saturday. So this is when. Now we help Anna to know the adverbial phrases in these sentences. Adverbial sword. Adverbials for linking sentences and paragraphs. Adverbial phrases can be used to tell the reader when something happens, it's the time. Where something happens, it's the place. And the order that things are happening, it's the number. Sort the following adverbs and adverbials into the table below based on their function. The first few have been done for you. So here I have once, nearby, outside. Lastly, as the sunset. Secondly, finally, next, in the park, behind the tree, in the cave at 3 o'clock, under the table, later that day, under the waves, tomorrow, yesterday. So here you have this table. You are going to do it as a homework. Fill in the adverbial of place, adverbial of time, adverbials of number. Here, the adverbs again. These are words that give more information about verbs, adjectives, other adverbs, and clauses. Like, for example, the boy shouted angrily. How? Angrily. The sun is extremely bright. So it means very bright, very shiny. The adverbial phrases This is when a group of words, like a phrase, is used rather than a single adverb to modify clauses. They add more information about the main action taking place, like, for example, the birds flew through the sky. Where? Through the sky. I went for a walk early in the morning. When? Early in the morning. The boy ate the chocolate with a smile on his face. How did he eat the chocolate with a smile on his face? The adverbials of time, these tell the reader when something has happened, like or such as yesterday I went shopping. When? Yesterday. I woke up early in the morning, or in this morning. When? Early this morning. Adverbials of place. These tells the reader where something takes place or happens, such as outside the house. The children played. So where did they play? Outside the house. In a clearing, wild flowers grew. Where did wildflowers grow? In a clearing. Adverbials of number or sequence. These tell the reader what order or the sequence or number that something occurs in. Like, for example, firstly, measure out the liquid. So I have to do this first. After that, pour the liquid into the flour and mix. Okay. So here, the adverbials of time, you are going to read what is inside the box soon, last year, before being seen by the public, now, after a month. And you're going to fill in the blanks. Read carefully and try to answer. This is homework. This is also about adverbials of place. It's homework also. Write what is inside the box in the blanks. Read it carefully, then try to answer. The adverbials of number. You're going to read what's inside the box and fill in the blanks. At page 24 in your book, an adverb tells us more about how, when, or where the action of a verb takes place. How? The lightning flashed brightly. So it's how? Brightly. When? The thunder rumbled later to make a heavy sound. So later. When? Where? The rain fell here. So here. It's a place, asking about where. Adverbs are sometimes used in pairs to make the meaning clearer. Like, for example, the rain fell very heavily to show its strongness. It was very strong. These adverbs tell us more about other adverbs. Quite, only, so, almost, very, rather, less, most. So when we use these adverbs plus the adverbs that end in ly, I will make an adverbial phrase. Like, the owl is telling us a pair of adverbs is also known as an adverbial. In focus, you're going to read the sentences, find the pair of adverbs in each sentence. Give yourself 2 minutes before looking at the answers. Number 1, the cat crept rather slowly towards the bird. How? Rather slowly. Number 2, the bird was quite happily pulling a worm from the ground. How? Quite happily. Very quietly, the cat crept closer. How? Very quietly. Almost silently, the cat jumped towards the bird. Almost silently. The bird flew away very quickly and landed in a tree. How? Very quickly. Next page. The practice. Copy the sentences, make adverb pairs. Choose a different adverb to improve the meaning of each sentence. You can use the adverbs in the box. More, very, so, rather, less, extremely. Number 1, put away the glasses carefully. I can use very, very carefully. You need to paint colorfully. Maybe it's very colorful and I need it to be less colorfully. When we move away, we will visit rather often. Maybe often. The train is running extremely late. The girl sang so beautifully that the audience clapped more loudly. In the extension part, you're going to improve the story by adding at least 6 adverbs or pairs of adverbs. Find the verbs, then put an adverb or a pair of adverbs with each verb. You're going to read this text and answer it. We have finished for today. Hope you enjoyed the lessons. Please study well and see you soon. Bye, my dears.